Welcome to the Glitch Report, your daily marketing botcast. Brought to you by Leadpages. Here are our hosts, Kai and Luna.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Today, we're looking at how the lines between online and offline, well, they're getting really blurry.
Yeah.
And we've got three pretty fascinating stories to dig into. We've got some interesting Instagram algorithm insights, OpenAI's new AI that's basically like a personal assistant, and Google Ads is, well, they're getting even smarter about how they're targeting us. So first up, Instagram. Adam Mosseri, he's the head honcho over there, right?
Right.
He revealed the top signals for the algorithm.
Okay.
We've got watch time, likes, those make sense.
Sure.
But then he said sends.
Sends. Yeah, I can see why that one might throw people off.
Right. Like, why would sends be so important?
Well, think about it. Instagram, they're kind of worried about losing users, especially younger users, to these other apps that are all about private sharing, like more direct messaging focus.
No, interesting.
And so really, by emphasizing sends, they're trying to compete, you know?
Yeah.
Make Instagram feel more like one of those apps.
Clever, but also kind of sneaky.
Yeah, a little bit. It makes you wonder what else they're not being totally upfront about.
Exactly. It feels very, very black boxy.
Yeah,
You know?
totally.
Okay, so comments. Do those matter?
That's an interesting one. So they don't directly impact reach, but they do contribute to watch time. Think about it. People are reading comments, they're having conversations, they're spending more time on your post.
Oh.
And it all goes back to keeping users on the platform for as long as possible, right?
Right. Engagement.
It's the name of the game.
Okay, let's move on to OpenAI, this new operator thing.
Okay.
This is blowing my mind. It's basically AI that uses a web browser to do stuff for you. Online.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Like, imagine AI booking your flights or ordering your groceries or even doing your expense reports. I mean, come on.
I know. And it's all possible because this thing, it's trained on just massive amounts of data. And get this, it can understand visuals too. So it can look at a website and actually navigate it and do complicated tasks just like a person would.
Okay, I got to be honest. I'm a little creeped out. Like, how do we know someone won't use this thing for, bad stuff?
Yeah, no, it's a totally valid concern. So OpenAI, they've put in some safety measures.
Right.
Like, before the AI does anything, you have to give it the okay. And they're constantly monitoring for like red flags, anything that looks suspicious.
Right.
For now, it's in this like limited research preview stage. But OpenAI, they're planning on expanding access, and they're going to offer something called API integration to developers.
Hold on. API integration.
Break that down for me.
Sure. It basically means they're giving developers the tools to build new stuff that works with OpenAI's operator. So then suddenly you could have a ton of AI-powered apps that can do all kinds of things for you.
Wow. It's amazing, but also a little scary. Like, the possibilities are kind of overwhelming.
I get it.
Speaking of AI knowing a lot about us, Google Ads is stepping up their game too.
Yeah.
They're launching these advanced targeting options for Performance Max campaigns.
Right.
And it's all based on something called first-party data.
Exactly. And first-party data is information that businesses collect directly from you, like your website visits, your purchase history, email interactions, that sort of thing.
So basically, Google's going to know even more about me.
Well, they've always collected data.
True.
But now they're really focusing on using the data they get directly from you to create a personalized experience. You see more ads for things you're actually interested in. I get that it makes sense for marketing, but the privacy implications are a little unsettling, don't you think?
Yeah. It's a tough one, right? Because personalized ads can be useful, but it does feel like we're handing over more and more control to algorithms. And yeah, how that data gets used, it's a valid concern.
All right, let's recap. We talked about the Instagram algorithm and how it's prioritizing sends. We talked about OpenAI's operator and Google Ads using first-party data to really target us.
Yep.
What's the big takeaway here for you?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that the lines between the real world and the online world, they're blurring faster and faster.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Social media algorithms that are built to be like real life sharing,
Right.
and then AI that can actually do stuff for us in the real world.
Crazy, right?
It's like our digital lives are becoming more and more mixed up with our offline lives, more than ever before.
And that raises some serious questions, doesn't it? I mean, AI is becoming a bigger part of our lives every day. Companies are getting really good at targeting us. What does that mean for our privacy, for our control over our own online experience? I mean, it's a lot to think about.
Yeah, it really is. And it's not going to get any simpler, you know?
Nope, it's just going to keep evolving, and we have to keep learning and adapting as we go.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure. Always fun to chat about this stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely food for thought, that's for sure. All right, until next time, everybody, stay curious out there.
Stay curious.